During this training, we're going to be going over the strategy session that we have with our new members after they go through the Getting Started training. During the strategy session, the first question I ask is, how did you enjoy the training and do you have any questions? That's the first thing that I want to, go through and have a conversation, certainly answer any questions that they might have. But then I'm going to get into a series of questions that I'm going to ask them. I'm doing this so I can, number one, make sure that they did go through the Getting Started training and that they understand everything that's in the Getting Started training. And then the other reason is I want to know why they want to build a business, what their income goals are, so that I can properly help them. So after I find out how they enjoyed the training and I answer some of their basic questions that they have, like I said, I'm going to start asking them some questions. And the first question I typically ask is, what is your long-term income goal on a monthly basis? Let's say a year from now. What would you like to be earning a year from now on a monthly basis with your Melaleuca business? And based on whatever their answer is, I will break it down so that they understand what they need to do today in order to get to that long-term goal. But then the next question I ask is, do you remember or recall from the training what it means to be a director? And I'm going to listen. I want to, like I said, make sure they understand what they went through in the Getting Started. If they do not recall what being a director is, I'm going to stop the strategy session and have them go back and redo the Getting Started training, and we're going to set up another strategy appointment. Okay, let's assume they understood the Getting Started training. They know what achieving director means. They understand the different statuses. We go through their questions. Well, I'm going to explain to them that our entire business is really based on achieving director ourselves and then finding other customers who'd like to build a business and helping them achieve director. And again, whatever we do duplicates. So I'm going to coach and mentor them and explain to them how achieving director quickly is going to set the stage for them achieving their long-term goal. So my advice to them and my coaching to them is going to explain they need to achieve director with 10 customers within their first 2 weeks. That's going to be the goal for them in order to achieve their long-term goal. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is talk about our Home Office Pro 2 system. I want to make sure they understand that, so we will go through specific details about Home Office Pro, answer questions, go through the basic details of our system, and I'm going to help them during this call to upgrade to Home Office Pro 2. Keep in mind, I have also shared with them about our system in Home Office Pro and the cost before I enrolled them. I want them to have that understanding that we do have tools in order to build this business, and they need these tools in order to build their business properly. So now that they've upgraded to Home Office Pro 2, I am going to give them an assignment to go through the next steps in our training. So I'm going to guide them in the team room to go below the Getting Started on the home page, go through the next steps, and go through the Home Office Pro 2 training. But during this call, I'm also going to give them coaching and advice on approaching their first contact. Not 5 contacts, just 1.